So the game I'm playing today is called Reigns Her Majesty. Now a few months ago I played the original Reigns. If you hadn't seen the video I made of that game, this is a really bizarre but very interesting game. I described it as essentially being a medieval version of Tinder. In the original Reigns you played as a king in medieval times and you had to make various decisions for your kingdom and your people, but the way you made decisions was by either swiping left and right. You had all of these different cards, and if you wanted to make various decisions, you just clicked either on the left of the card or to the right of it. Most of the time, your decisions ultimately led to your downfall. However, dying does not impede your progress because it doesn't reset the timeline. What happens is that your successor takes over for you. And Reigns Her Majesty is pretty much the same game. This came out not too long ago, only about a month and a half ago, and this time you're playing as the Queen. But that's the only difference I noticed looking at the trailer for this game. It appears to be mostly the same thing. I mean, obviously some of the aesthetics are a little bit different. I assume there's probably going to be some new cards, and there's probably some new events that can happen. Like, I assume if you're the Queen, you probably won't get into fights in dungeons with skeletons. That's what used to happen in the original Reigns when you were playing as the king. So I'm not really sure what this one entails. I haven't played this off screen at all, but we're just gonna get into it. It was also published by Devolver Digital. Love their games as always. Well, not all of them, because not all of their games are masterpieces, but Reigns I definitely liked in particular. Right, so we're just gonna get started here. We're gonna build the palace. Alright, well here's all our cards. What a splendid wedding that was! How does it feel to be my queen? Okay, so you're the king. King Cedric, huh? I'm Megna in the year 999. I can either choose great or I don't even know you. Okay, yeah. It was okay. It was okay, I guess. Okay, yeah, I have to collect. Okay, there's the music. Yeah, it went fine, I guess. You'll get used to it. My mom did, and you'll have Comtesse Marguerite to train you up. See you later. Okay. Well, train me up then. My, how young the new queen is. It would honor me if you would call me mother. Pardon? Of course, just Comtesse how do I even pronounce that last name? I'm going to assume that all of the names are probably randomized, because I think they were in the original Reigns too. It is my privilege to teach you how to balance court life. Balance? You shall be pious yet flexible. I've never heard of that word before. Populous yet royal, mighty yet peaceful, wealthy yet humble. Okay, so it does appear like we have all the same symbols. We have the religious stuff, and oh, maybe we do actually get the fight. Because we have the sword symbol again. I guess that's the morale, and that's the amount of money I have. I know that if all of these symbols run out, then that means I die. I fail the game. Yes, I shall. I shall. She leaves you to face your first decisions as queen. Alright, the year 1000. At last, the new queen. Let me show you how low I can bow. Watch this, here I go. I don't know what you mean by that, but sure, keep on going. I like to be face down. Ahem, I am Florius de Croquille, your court chamberlain and master of ceremony. Thanks. My queen, do you tend your horse with a soft glove or a firm whip? Well, I've never ridden a horse in real life, so I don't know about this, or I never tended to a horse before. A soft glove? Just take care of it gently, don't abuse it. See, a firm hand emboldens your kingdom, but often the people dislike ruthlessness. I see. I see. I'm assuming that's boosting my morale. And actually, I know that some of these stats you can't have too high, because I think that will also cause you to fail, so you have to strike the correct balance between all of these things. Your husband was creeping around the maids' rooms again, my lady. I don't like that look in his eye. That pig. A scandal would be such fun for us maids, but I suppose you must rein him in. Yeah, I'll handle it. I'll handle it on my own. Your maid accused me of impropriety. I cannot pronounce words today. Me, but I'm innocent. Oh, okay. No, you're a liar. I know it. A wild crowd is outside bearing gifts for a beloved queen. They're tearing the drawbridge down. Okay, well, I think I already screwed it up. The crowd fights to kiss your ring. Your body is found crushed to death beneath an avalanche of trampled flowers. Well, I guess that's what happens when people love you. Don't let people love you too much, otherwise they may accidentally murder you. I have no idea how that works. Okay, well, there we go. The queen has died, and she was only in reign for 3 years. Off to a fantastic start already, guys. Oh, okay, that's cool. This is different as well. Yeah, rule at least 5 years. I'll try and do that, because I was able to do that before. Okay, yeah, this is different too. Got like a timeline going here. Okay, yeah, can I move this back? Oh yeah, it's like a combination. That's pretty cool. I like that. Much better than having that, like, vertical timeline. Magna's frenzied death is forever a dissertation topic. Queen Rachel was chosen to strengthen ties with the West. She may not be welcomed in her new land. The smell of dirt is in the air, meat is in my heart. Oh, how I long to hunt. You don't mind if I go, do you, dear? Yeah, sure, just go on without me. I'm losing money from that, though. My queen, the king has been injured on the hunt. It's ghastly. I don't care about him. No, let's find out who's responsible. The king's huntsman is summoned to explain. It's an honor to be properly introduced, my queen. Your loveliness outshines even the legends. Yeah. No, you know what? I'm not gonna be nice to him. Silence. Yes, my lady, the king will be fine. His heroic ambitions again exceeded his noble ability is all. That's not a compliment. Yeah, that isn't a compliment. You nurse the king's pulled muscle. He soon returns to his usual fitness. Alright, good. Because I can't be nice all the time. Because that's gonna cause people to trample me to death again, and I don't want that to happen. I heard a rumor that you blasphemously worship the All-Mother in secret. But you don't, do you? No, I don't. We need a curfew for moral hygiene. Convince the king and there will be holy treasures for your crown. Okay, that affects all of my stats, but is that gonna cause my religion thing to go up again? Okay, yeah, it does. I have to try and lower it here. Our local chapel's in disrepair. The cardinal will be angry. Please give us money to restore it. I can't. I have to strike the perfect balance here. That's gonna upset the balance. There we go. The maiden, rule at least 5 years. I just had a nightmare that God wasn't real. I'm shaking. Should we pray? No, get real. Atheism all the way. You see, piety pleases the church's watchful eye, but some feel too much piety weakens this kingdom. Am I even pronouncing that word correctly? I don't think I am. I mean, I don't really know how to pronounce correctly words that I've never heard before. I also don't know how to construct sentences very well either. Yeah, we gotta try and build it up a little bit here. That's okay. Majesty, the people suffer and need you to be their lady of generosity. It would be best if you were more charitable. Yeah, I guess. I have to try and boost my morale here. The lowlands are flooded and the wheat is drowned. Some curse has fallen. We must build a dam. Yeah, I've got the funds. I've got the funds. The country folk are simple heathens and superstitious. They think red things mean bad omens. How does that affect me? Okay, that's fine. Someone sent a bouquet of red poppies for you, because it's Remembrance Day apparently, but I don't know who. Do you want them? Yeah, I'll take them, sure. The card says, congratulations, from the Lady of the Wood. Shall I hem your gown in gold thread or plaid, your highness? I don't think I have the funds for gold. I'll probably go broke if I do that, so maybe plain? Sure. The cardinal would rather see you look austere, but glamour always wins the people's hearts. I got it. Do you believe in the Lady of the Wood? I still leave petals on my windowsill for her sometimes. Who's that? I don't know who she is. She's an ancient queen who lives in a sacred wood. God, these voices. Surrounded by beautiful acolytes, waiting to return. That's nice, I guess. You must wear a green dress on your public walk, your majesty. Remember, the country folk find red impure. Alright. I'll comply then. How I hate a long day's work. My queen, please let us work shorter days, but with less time off. No, you keep on working. Gotta get that slave labor in there. My lady, will you wear the red gown or the green gown for your public stroll today? Fine. I'll pander to him, I guess. Green. Oops, I forgot to say, green is this kingdom's royal hue. It rouses our fortitude. Sometimes you can't win. Nah, I see. Your Highness, is it customary to commission some songs that will spread your glory? Shall we discuss? I don't know if it's gonna lower this sword or not, though, so maybe, not now. Not now. The queen is 30 today. That's older than my daughter, who is still eligible. Oops, forgive me. Happy birthday. I can't be rude to her. This is gonna raise all the stats anyway. Okay, it lowers it actually. That's good. We have guests from your country to the west tonight. My queen, will you teach me how to make the right impression? Of course I can. Aha, that's what I thought. So for a welcome gift, should it be luxurious or personal? Maybe it could be personal. It has to be from the heart. You know, do Westerners prefer a humble greeting or a confident one? Yeah, they prefer you to be confident. You gotta have that confidence. Don't worry, I've already been warned about the one thing I must never do. It's interrupt or refuse food. Refuse food? Yeah, I only went with that one because I wanted to raise that. I can't think of what else to ask. I suppose I must be all ready for the visit. Good luck. Of course, everything you told him was wrong. Well, I'm not good at giving other people advice anyway. Not even in real life. A lesser duke said rude things about my family vineyard. Would Her Majesty chastise him on our behalf? Sure, rip his nutsack off. It's hard to pick between family and diplomacy. My cousin is facing charges in the east. Should I bail him out? I might have the funds. Okay, yeah, I think I did. Govern at least 20 years, okay. Very nice. You must smile, my queen, for yours is a great nation. Smile, and the people smile with you. Fine, then. Oh, it's a little kitty. Are you the devil? No, let's just pet the little kitty. Somehow she still seems dissatisfied with you. What, am I not doing a good job? I'm just saying, my queen, isn't it fair to invite all the noble families to your banquet, not just the rich ones? Yeah, I guess, well, we gotta be fair here. I'm kind of running out of money here, though. I gotta... also, I'm getting a little bit too religious as well. Your Majesty, will you write to each noble family to thank them for their support? There are only 200 or so. Fine, put in the time. Okay, yeah, that gives me more money, though. My queen, but I'm the king's close friend. Why must I sit my Baroness Agrevo at the banquet? I'll rearrange it. Oh, jeez, what is going on? We got some really odd graphical glitches going on here. Actually, the original reigns had these same weird graphical glitches too. So sorry to intrude, Your Majesty, but the wine I donated to the banquet was not for Sir Kelton. Can we exclude him? How old are you? No, I wanna ask this question. How old are you? I didn't get a special thank you letter from you, my queen. I also didn't get a response from that other lady. How come you did not write one for me? You're not noble enough. Some divine onlooker has blessed us with plenty this spring. We can give a lamb to every family in the land. No, let's be greedy. I want to keep them all. My queen, there's not enough bread. Please call off the guards so we can use the royal granary. No, I'm keeping all the bread to myself. We're not getting any more bread. Duchess Orla's wines are of low quality. The palace should try celebrating with my family's honey ale instead. Fine then. Is this gonna result in my death? It's definitely gonna result in my death, because now we're all out of morale. You don't want to buy my wine for your next party, but what did I do wrong? Please, Majesty, how do I regain your favor? Sing a song to me. His Majesty invited 2 rival lords to our banquet. There will be duels and all, and a mess. What to do? Well, give me some ideas. So much drama. Should we cancel the banquet or just hope for the best? To hope for the best. If they end up killing each other, not my problem. Rapiers and spilled wine everywhere. All the guests were insulted. Your land turns to ash in your fists. Today, we, the people, rise up to seize your means of respiration. What? You're dragged through the city streets amid revelry and uprising. You try not to lose your head, but it happens anyway. Alright, well, that's what happens. It's what happens when you have, like, no morals whatsoever, guys. Life lesson. High score, 33 years in power. That was still pretty good, though. Also, I have no idea when this game actually ends. Because I have no idea if Reigns even has an ending. Like, you need to play up to a certain point or get to a certain year. I've never actually known. Yeah, so that's how much we ruled for right here. It is really cool that this is a combination lock. I really like that. Recruit the Acolyte, perform the coronation rite, or investigate the locked tower. Alright, we'll try doing that. Rachel the Matron died infamously, her name forever meaning cruelty. Queen Esme comes to the throne in a time of national discontent and simmering aggression. You know, I've been holding in that burp for like 10 minutes, so I'm really happy I was finally able to get that one out, to some degree. Church is asking you to help Sister Beatrix make crafts with the children for St. Name's Day. It's good publicity. And nice, too. Sure. Okay, wow, that's already going up way, way high. You say you plan to make actual decisions here. Isn't that a bit bold from a young queen? Watch yourself, lady. Yes, it's most unconventional, this type of behavior from a queen. People are gossiping. You're gossiping. What's this racket? You had better obey my wife. What harm can it do? Harm or my love? My love. After all, she'd have to be a god to have any real power here in my kingdom. Heh. Carry on, darling. The word is goddess. Yeah, sure. I am the goddess of this land here. I know this is a breach of etiquette, but will you receive the general? The king is hunting and it's an urgent matter. Let him in. Relations with the West have deteriorated badly. Our spies say they plan to attack. And? Forgive me, your highness, but this country is your home now. The people need you. Will you help? Yeah, sure, fine. You told General Zecht everything about your old country's weaknesses. The attack is thwarted. Okay, I actually did something good for once. Good. Well, I mean, I don't like being the good guy in all of these scenarios, because I'd rather do everything horribly, but this game very much discourages that, because you have to keep track of all these stats, and if they go too high or they go too low, then you end up dying. If you're too nice, you die. If you're too mean, you still die either way. Like, there's no positive outcome to any of this. Your coronation day approaches, sweet queen. May I instruct you in the coronation rite? The what? You'll take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, then clap your hands softly and spray your charming perfume. Do you understand? Yeah, totally. Item added to your bag, royal perfume. The charming scent of royalty may win some people's hearts. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. Whoop whoop. Time to officially crown our new queen. She will, of course, perform the coronation rite. I'm ready. Ooh, okay. Medieval chiptune music. That's an odd combination of genres. Don't worry, it's just a formality. Go on, Highness. Take your first step. Yeah, she said 1 step forward, 2 steps back, right? 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Oh god, I don't remember if she said clap loudly or softly. I wasn't paying attention to that. This is why you always need to pay attention in school, kids. You never know when your short-term memory is just gonna suddenly conk out on you. Clap loudly? Everyone in the room gasps in horror. Well, I don't play by the rules. It's 1 forward, 2 back, and a soft clap and spray. Okay, I got it. Not to worry, everyone, just a minor, she'll get it right this time for sure. Okay, fine. Fine, I'll do it. Okay. Oh, I do actually get another shot at this. Forward. Back. I have to clap softly. Yeah, spray to perfume your royal scent. Okay, how do I use this? Oh, that's cool. He actually... Yeah, they follow my cursor. Okay, I want to use the perfume. I think this might actually be a new feature, because I don't remember this being in the original Reigns. Can I accidentally drop this? No? Do I right-click? Do I press E? How am I supposed to use this? How do I do this? Drag the perfume onto my face to spray me with royal charm. That's disgusting, but sure. Wow, I just knocked him the heck off the screen. Whoa, my queen, how perfect you look. How well you did. My eyes are burning. That's how charmed I am. Why, thank you. Actually, can I go now? Can I just leave? There we go, perform the coronation rite. Okay, where's the acolyte? A strange light is coming from one of the towers. Could it be the presence of a demon in our pure house? How spooky. The tower's been empty for years, someone should investigate. Sure, I will. The savant. You climb the dark, forgotten tower and open the door. New cards, bizarre enlightenment. Okay, we got some new cards here. So we can definitely unlock some more. Yeah, because I think the way you continued the storyline was by, completing these objectives. If I remember correctly. I think there's only like a limited number of objectives, and then I think you beat the game? I really have no idea. Ah, hello, I'm the palace doctor. At least, I think I am. And you are? I am the queen. Oh, apologies, your grace. I must have been locked in my lab for a very long time. Get back in! How long? Well, I lived on specimen jars and plentiful humors. Now I'm ready to create a new age of science. That sounds good. A wild crowd is outside bearing gifts for below. Okay, I just did this again. Well, why does that increase my morale? Just simply talking to her and agreeing with her. Wait, what is this? The All-Mother? What's going on here? Who are you? The red eye is... Child. Are the planets aligning? I mean, be not afraid. I am the All-Mother who brought this world to life. Though you're... Oh god, what is happening to the screen? Is this supposed to be happening, or is this just the game freaking out again? Okay, it's the... No, I think this might actually is supposed to happen. Though your body may die, your spirit continues, in the form of this land's next queen. I know it hurts. I know how you must ache for true power. Earn my crown, and you shall have all your desires. Let me start your journey with a gift. The book of your glory, still to be written. I got a blank spell book, a mysterious book given to you in a vision. It's entirely blank. Okay, I really don't know if this is supposed to be happening. I feel like it's not. Oh, how I love you. Oh, how I love you, daughter. Well, I mean, the queen's dead. Maybe my successor will get the spell book. Oh, we do keep the items, actually. Alright, so they're passed down to the next queen, I guess. Queen Cassandra steps in to rule a divided land with polarized expectations resting upon her. Your new crown is so lovely. Why not throw a coronation ball to impress the gentry? No. I want to be able to see our enemies from afar. The palace needs a new tower. Sure. Can we please have a coronation ball? Pretty please? No! Majesty, it's springtime and we want to wear fine gowns and hold hands. Please, coronation ball. I said no. Oh wow, she's annoying. The grinning minx has already set everything up behind your back. It's too late to escape. Well, fine then. Whoop whoop, coronation ball today. Great idea, my queen. All your ladies look very nice indeed. Do I look nice though? What about me? I can't contain myself. I need to go dance around. No, you gotta be a woman. Oh, I recruited the acolyte. How did I do this? I actually don't know how I did that. May I have this dance, your highness? I don't know who you are, though. She takes your hand and steps closer, whispering. I've been sent by the Lady of the Wood to teach you of the All-Mother. This land needs a queen of the old ways. Sure, I'm listening. Long ago, we were ruled by a queen instead of a king. She had a room in this very palace dedicated to her duels. Bring back the duels! I want to see some people murder each other. Even if you had a weapon, our palace duel room is in disrepair, he apologizes profusely. Let me earn your favor, sweet queen. Send me off to slay a rare beast and bring you a trophy. No, I have to... I have to take care of this, otherwise I'm probably gonna get assassinated again. Our cattle all have a strange disease. I long to milk a cow again. Please let me milk the royal dairy cow. Fine. Losing money doing that, but sure. Sometimes I feel the bond between us is stronger than sacred sisterhood, but we cannot be more, can we? Maybe we can. It's a miracle. Touching your beautiful royal cow seems to have healed all of our animals. Let us pay your grace a tribute. Yeah, fine. Give me some money then. I'm upsetting the religious people, it seems. Actually, what would happen if I did upset them? I would still like to see all of the outcomes as well, because I think you do get an achievement for unlocking all the deaths, in the original reigns at least. The Feast of Spring Plenty has roots in the occult. We must honor only church holidays in the royal calendar. Nah. I simply can't allow a scandalous queen like you to remain on the throne. Your heathen ways spell treason. Okay, how do I die here? Wow. Alright. The Cardinal conspires to have you found guilty of witchcraft. It's he who puts the first torch to your stake. Good lord, I was set on fire and everything. Jeez. The queen is dead. That's probably the most brutal way I've died so far. I mean, I did get trampled by people who loved me way too much, and I did also get my head chopped off, but I mean, I got tied to a stake and burnt alive. Honestly, I'd say that's even more gruesome, because at least her death was sudden. This one is like long and drawn out. All right, the fifth queen, Mariel. Wait, I wanna rule as Mariel, please. Let her in. Let her take the throne, along with the king. Cassandra the Heathen died famously, forever an icon to disobedient women. Queen Mariel starts a reign in a time of great class tension. Her coronation is resented. The day of the first dew is holy for my people. What blessing shall I make for you? Prosperity or fertility? Prosperity. I kind of like to see how what would happen if I earned too much money. The stars are finally in alignment. It's time to establish a center for philosophy and enlightenment in this kingdom. Good luck with that. No hair yet? This must be your bile rising. This cure is made from baby rabbit intestine and is sure to help. Sure? Okay, well that makes me lose money. Well, either have too much money or have, like, no money at all. Just be completely broke. It doesn't matter. The king and queen of the island across a channel of sorcerous beliefs, avoid them. Nah. My lady, since I've been your dear servant so far, may I beg you a favor? You can beg. Please, let me secretly borrow the king's royal seal. My poor old brother is in the church prison and needs a pardon. That's illegal, though. Please keep my poor old mother in your prayers, then. I mean, my brother. It's my brother. Hang on a moment. Comtesse Marguerite has been behaving strangely. Your kingdom has made us a kingdom to be feared. I must guard you from our enemies at all costs. Okay, how do I die by this? You live some years locked in a tower room alone. By the time you die, you've forgotten how to speak. And I guess that's what happens when I'm too powerful. So I just get locked away, never to come back out again. Alright, well, Mariel lived a very happy life. Okay, I see how I'm supposed to turn this around. I have to go counterclockwise. Good to see that we have the cancer icon right here. That bodes well. That bodes very well. Mariel's grotesque end will forever be stuff of whispers. The people hope Queen Megna will be the ideal of motherhood they have desired. Let's fund some breakthroughs in women's health. Anything has to be better than those creepy old tools. Sure. Dear lovely Majesty, I, your pitiful old friend, again beg you to use the king's seal for the good of the realm. I can call the guards on her. Sure, hang on. What? Why? I'm your dearest servant, aren't I? I've been so helpful. But I confess, I brought the seal to the cardinal at his bidding. Beware, for many are on his side. The church will rise. Be gone with you. Comtesse Marguerite is exiled, but the church denies wrongdoing. Oh, I unmasked a traitor. Okay, I guess that was one of the achievements or objectives I had to fulfill. Okay, it didn't appear on here though. Oh, Queen, let us be true friends. Tell me, is there anyone at court whom you love in secret? I love the king, because he's my husband. Your Highness, what if your subjects could be allowed to see inside the palace if they pay? Yeah, sure. What would happen if I have, like, no strength whatsoever? Oh, wait. I just got the same ending again. Oops. See what I mean? It's really hard to balance these stats out sometimes. Okay. You did a good job, Magna II. Okay, Ella. King may allow your girlish ideas, but take care not to cross the church. We have no use for a domineering woman, of course. Okay, what if I become too religious then in that case? He says the holy army he builds is only for ceremony's sake, but it worries me. How much can we trust the church? We must trust the church. Look a little pale, your majesty. My late treatment will rebalance your red humors. No. Just watching tournaments is dull. Don't you think I should compete as a hero? On guard. Nah. The weakness of the royal family has doomed this land. We should never have taken a foreign queen. Right, how do I die here? What is this? The city is sacked and you marry an invading general in exchange for peace. He will never understand you. He just won't ever understand your needs. Doesn't understand you like the king did. So that queen is dead as well. I'm just like obliterating all of the queens left and right here. Who's next? Ellen DeGeneres. Anyway. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna leave things here for now, guys. I've been playing for quite some time, and I think, I think that's everything I would like to see for now. So yeah, it does appear like there are some new cards and some new events, so it doesn't seem to be entirely the same. I had no idea what was going on with the game when I encountered the All-Mother. I have no idea if the game is supposed to glitch out that much. Like, even the colors of the game were changing. The color palettes were just changing to all sorts of crazy things. And the reason why I think it might be some sort of weird glitch is because the original Reigns had those same issues as well. Like, I had some issues where I just saw some random graphical flickering. There were these weird gray lions that would appear from time to time on the screen. I don't think I ever acknowledged them in the video, but if you go back and look at the video I made of the original Reigns, you could see them very clearly. Okay, apparently pressing the right arrow key also causes the game to start immediately. Ella died in bitterness, her crown forever disputed. Queen Ellen takes the throne following a long drought that has thrown the economy into chaos. Okay, well, we're not going to document her story right now because I really want to end this. So, yeah, I have no idea what's up with the graphical glitches. Maybe it was intentional because it was a really bizarre event occurring. I'm not sure if you were able to possess items in the original Reigns. I mean, that does seem new to me, and it also seems like, you actually get to keep them, even if you die, so I guess they're permanent items, because I guess they are important to, the plot. I do like the new timeline screen, though, because it displays, like, a locker combination, and you have to click on it and move it, either clockwise or counterclockwise in order to rotate it, to look at the past timelines of all the other queens who had ruled. That's really cool. I actually like that design a lot more. But other than that, it just appears to be mostly the same game. It's just swiping left and right, making various decisions for your kingdom. You have to balance out the religion, morale, strength, and money stats, and if you make them go too high, you die. Make them go too low, you still lose your life anyway. So it's a matter of risk versus reward, much like the original Reigns was. And you gotta try and strike the perfect balance. Make sure that the stats don't go too high or they don't go too low, and that can be a little difficult at times. And to be honest, I don't really know if this should have been released as a separate game, because it was. This is a completely separate game. This is essentially a sequel, but it's so similar to the previous installment that it really doesn't feel like a sequel to me. If anything, this just feels like it could have been a simple DLC expansion for Reigns 1. But then again, I've only played like a small segment of the game, so maybe there's some other stuff that I just have yet to discover, and I still like it regardless, because this time you get to see things from the Queen's perspective, so I'm not saying that this game doesn't deserve to exist. But if you want to pick it up on Steam, the link's in the description as always. It's only $3. It actually costs the same price as Reigns 1. It's kind of funny because if you live in Canada, this game costs about 10 cents more than the first Reigns game. I'm not really sure why, I just thought that was interesting. Yeah, I'm paying 10 cents more for what is essentially the same game. Really hurting my wallet there, Devolver Digital. But no, I still like it. I would still recommend it regardless, especially if you're a fan of the original Reigns and you wanna take control of the Queen for once and view things from her perspective, sure. And see what kind of terrible decisions you can make as her, then yeah, go right ahead. I would highly recommend it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, as always, and I will see you in the next video I make. Later!